I highly recommend all of you get into meditation, whether you are spiritual or not. Meditation is a lot more than just sitting there in silence and hoping for enlightenment to happen. It's a lot more than that, at least in my opinion. For me, meditation is me walking into my creative space, which is infinity, which is the God, which is the universe, whatever you want to call it. That's me tapping in and be like, okay, cool. I see all my ideas floating around here. Let me grab that. Let me grab that. And cool. And send it out into my world. That's pretty much what meditation is for. It's you walking into your infinite creative space. It's you walking into the store and literally picking out whatever you want to see in your life. And you pick it, you feel it with your emotion, it will be like fueled by that emotion into your real life. That's just how this works. It's that simple, right? But when I meditate, I usually go for information. You can use this for anything: information, inspiration, some creative outlet. Something is like, what should I be driving for? Some guidance. You can use this for anything you want. That's what the purpose of the infinite is. To give you whatever you want. So whatever you want, it's there, right? So I was doing my pre-bedtime meditation, and like I was like, all right, cool. What you got for me tonight? And the answer that came to me like within like a minute or two was just a simple word: power. Now, I know I'm a God. I know you're a God. I know we're all divine beings. I'm going to say it like that every time. We are all divine beings because we all dictate our own lives. Everything that we do is based off of our emotions, based off of our beliefs. Everything comes from the mind first. So I asked again, it's very important. Once you get a very vague answer from the universe, from your mind, whatever, you need to ask, what does this mean? Right? It came to you for a reason. You asked, and the matching energy frequency came to you, right? So you need to ask, okay, I get it, but what does this mean for me? So one of my biggest hints from the universe is like I started hearing music, right? And I've been hearing this as a kid, and now I'm starting to tap in to understand what this was for, but I started hearing a song, and like I heard the beat and everything. I was like, what is this? What is this? Come on, come into focus, come into focus. And then it was like the Kendrick Lamar song. It's like, everybody gonna respect the shooter, but the one in front of the gun lives forever, right? And I was like, okay, what does this have to do with power though? And then like I sat back and I almost saw like a little screen, like a quick like flash, like this is what it means. And I was like, oh snap. So think about this, right? Power is something that people think you can buy, right? Or like, you think you're powerful because a bunch of people appointed you to a position. Now, in the superficial world where people don't know that we are the batteries, like we are the mechanisms, we are the bridges from the infinite to the physical reality, people will think that's power. Wow, he can snap his fingers and the driver comes, he can snap his fingers and somebody gets offed. You know what I mean? And I guess in some sense of the that's like a crude what's the word I'm looking for? Exhibition of your power. But you have to remember, kind of like in my video I put up earlier today, it's like everything that you experience in your physical is an aftermath of something that happened within already. Only people that can snap their fingers and expect something to happen have that power in their mind, whether they are conscious of it or not, right? And some people only have power because someone gave it to them. So let's go back to the shooter example. Like one of my favorite things in movies is the like when someone's held at gunpoint and someone just grabs the gun and says, shoot, just do it. Like, what are you gonna do, right? And usually in these movies, they're like, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Because these people are operating at a very low vibration. They're operating from a state of fear themselves, or something low vibrational like that. So what they are doing is they're using the weapon to drop your vibration down, so they now have power over you. You see what I'm saying? They're looking down on you like on a spiritual, energetic situation, an energetic level, if you will. So that's pretty much what's happening. When people are at gunpoint, there is an energy exchange going on. You're minding your own business, la-di-da-di-da. You want to take the shortcut down the deep dark alley. I don't know why people do this. Stay on the lit main roads and just walk around the building. You'll be fine. But you walk around there, you're minding your own business. You're laughing with whoever you're with. You're in a good mood. And then the guy pops out with the gun. What happens? You're going to get fearful. What is fear? Fear is the lowest vibration that your body can operate at. So when you're fearful, they sense that fear and they get almost like a little buzz off of it because it matches their frequency. They're already operating at a low frequency. A high vibrational person is not going to rob you. It's just not going to happen. That's not how energy works. You understand? So when that happens, your energy drops, but then it transfers via the gun to them. That's why a lot of people can't rob you with just their hands. They rob you with some type of weapon to instill fear in you. That's what's going on. But how much power do you have? You know, and some people will say this is a powerless situation. You should just give in and give them what they want. What happens when you just say, I accept my fate? You know, if this is the last day, this is the last day. Do what you got to do. You know, what happens then? Even if that is your last day, you went out on your own terms. You know, that's what this whole life is about. This life is supposed to be for our terms, but we give power to other people. You know, we give power to these higher ups. We have people that worship the president like they are gods. You know, all that division that happened over this election, we were pretty much fighting for gods at this point. You know, oh, they're going to save the country. They're going to save the country. Why don't you save the country? Because you have just as much power as that person. But a lot of people are just pouring energy into that person. And that's why they seem so powerful. But for people that are tapped into the infinite, the people that are tapped into the universe, the people that say and aren't scared to say that they are one with God, you see this type of stuff going on, you're just like, if only y'all knew, you know, and you can yell it from the rooftops as much as you want. And you might yell it and 1 out of 1,000 might listen to you. But y'all know how I am. One of my mantras is just give me one more. Just give me one more. And that's what I'm trying to do in this video. The power is within you at all times. Some company, some $1 trillion company can offer you $30 million a day to do this job that would go against completely everything about your character. Who has more power? The company that can dictate foreign policy, you know, shut down countries if they want to, start wars, end wars, prop up drug trade, do whatever they want, or the person that says no to them? This big behemoth, and you as an individual just says, that's not for me. I'm good. I'll deal with the repercussions. I'll deal with the consequences of my decision. But you're not going to have that power over me. I am that power. You understand? There's a lot of people that sell their souls quite literally for that money and the fame. All these big name rappers that we see. I'm not trying to get all tinfoil hatty Illuminati signing on y'all, but it is what it is. Some of these people, you see what they look like before fame and you see what they look like after it. You see the pictures and the people that they're hanging around beforehand and you see what they look like after it. You know, some of these people are having fun and then like they just literally look soulless. You know, I can't even remember if this is actually biblical, but it's like pretty much like the devil trying to sell Jesus the world or something like that. I'll give you everything you want. It's like, how can you sell me something that you don't own? Or even better, how can you sell me something that I already have? I'll give you all the power in the world. You'll have all this and that. I can do that already. What are you talking about? You understand? You know, it's coming to a point in time. It's like, I'm not really big into zodiac type stuff and all that type of stuff. I understand that's just probably my ignorance, but it never made sense to me. But I do subscribe to one belief that this is the age of Aquarius, the age of change. And, you know, some of the stuff that's been hidden in the darkness is going to come to the light. You know, but I'm also doing my part to usher in that light, start to light up each and every one of you to help y'all understand that you have the power. You have the power to do whatever it is that you want. As long as you start to learn and tap into whatever it is that you need to be doing. Don't worry about society. If you want to start dressing differently, dress differently. If that's what's coming from within you, that deep, you know, truthful, always honest, like source in you. It will always arise out of you, just like your emotions arise out of you. Just like the physiological level, like I always use, like acne, it comes out, it protrudes out of your skin. When you get goosebumps, like for me, when I used to pray to my angels, I used to get goosebumps every single time. It was that emotion, it was that energy that I was tapping into, emitting out of me. That's why the goosebumps go up out of your skin. You understand? Everything comes out of you. Every word comes out of you. Every reaction to someone else's action. That's why it's reaction. Someone else's action made you act. React, to act again. You see what I'm saying? That came out of you. Everything comes out of you. And once you start to understand that, everything happens because of every decision that you've made. So make the decision to go into the infinite and be like, yo, this is all the power I haven't been using. Yo, let's start using that. You understand? So that's what my little motivation, I guess. That's my little idea that I got from my meditation. Once again, y'all start doing this and start applying that creative force in your own lives, and you're going to see what's going to happen. To the next one.